Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. Now we are here with your full moon in Scorpio reading, and welcome to it. Let's see here what comes through for you, and thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's take a deep breath right here. I'm here and get ready for the announcement. Now, for a number of you, I was getting, right before we tune it in, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing specifically, right before I started filming Virgo, I was meditating on your energy, and I was hearing specifically, have you told them yet? Now this came through, I believe it was Aquarius. Yes, and you came through in the Aquarius reading strongly. There's something that you perhaps feel really drawn to present. The Strength card coming through. This is a matter of merging here, and I'm seeing that it is a space that you perhaps have been really waiting on announcing something in. The Judgment card in reverse, the Father of Swords upright, the Ace of Swords upright, mirroring the Death card, and the Eight of Pentacles. This has been really a long cycle, a long journey. It's been a matter of coming to terms with what we're feeling. Now that is a space of investment in I'm hearing in along the process of working with vulnerability, the concept of vulnerability. How do we feel ready to also, I'm hearing, kind of reveal a certain aspect of our psyche. I'm hearing to someone specifically. Now, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing specifically has to do with the concept of stability and security. What does it mean for us? What does it mean to also share? And for a number of you, I'm seeing that this has to do with the space of investment, okay? Like you're thinking of even investing in someone or some space. It may have to do with even hiring someone. I'm seeing you kind of being like, this means that I take them on. I'm almost seeing like, it's like a feeling of like adoption even. Like this means I'm going to support them. This means I'm going to invite them into my home as well. And for a number of you, I'm seeing you're like very, very perhaps private. Okay, like there's a space of even privacy that you feel kind of is to be like announced for, or in some way where you feel like, I'm hearing also on behalf of, where you might be kind of coming out and presenting some aspect that has been considered more private for you, or exclusive, so to speak. And I'm almost seeing like someone who is coming out and like publicly commenting on something. I'm hearing as well with the Daughter of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Strength card. Now this might have to do with a philosophy or philosophical space. However, Virgo, it could also be related to matters that are related to court. I'm hearing court cases, legal matter. But let's backtrack. Virgo, I'm seeing that there's been a long layover here. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but related to the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Strength card, and the Hanged Man. For a number of you, you've been like, I'm hearing writing this letter. I'm hearing and rewriting it and reviewing it, reading it, reviewing it, writing it again. There's been a space of editing, perhaps, for a number of you that you've been moving through. It can be related to also intuition, energy work. Now, the feeling I'm getting is that, for a number of you, could be even researching something, but the feeling I'm getting is that, again, it has to do with almost like I'm seeing like a space that's been considered very private that you're now getting ready to kind of like publicly address. And I'm almost seeing someone who is even thinking about like hiring someone, and then if they were to hire them, they like come into their home and they like, I'm hearing they join access, like they gain access to like the venture or something. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but for a number of you, I'm seeing that you've been really, I'm hearing it has to do with a Hierophant. I'm not sure. I didn't even know that the phone just totally stopped recording. It's so bizarre. Sorry about that, Virgo. Again, like the phone keeps cutting. There's this feeling of like, oh, it's like this, Virgo. I'm seeing that there is the recognition that you, it's like I'm hearing the recognition that you are to directly address something. Now, this might have to do with the way in which you now work in a certain field. I'm seeing as well, though, a way in which, let's say, you move in an industry forward. It has to do those. Hi there, Virgo. Love and light to you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get on with your reading, dear Virgo. Okay, now the phone had cut there, as I had started your reading. So let's get into it again. I'm hearing Aquarius. For a number of you, there could be something that just like comes through, and you like it completely, like, it changes the conversation here. Like, and you could have been kind of working on something very, very, very specific for a certain amount of time, and then something comes through. To say it in the way, for a number of you, could have been even like working for a certain company for a certain amount of time, and then you get a promotion or another job comes through. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting. But for a number of you, this has to do with communication. Someone here getting real clear. I'm hearing really upfront, close and personal with you, Virgo. 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Judgment card, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Hanged Man, Mirror, and the Chariot. Now, for a number of you, you're being stimulated to make a decision, to move in a new direction. It really, changes a lot here. There is a certain decision I'm hearing specifically that we feel we need to make, like, in a directed way. You may be dealing with matters of finances, career. You could be dealing with a Capricorn who's I'm hearing a little melodramatic. I'm hearing they're up and they're down, they're in, they're out, they're left, they're right, they're long, they're short, I don't know, tall and wide, I don't know what that's alluding to, but like someone who almost even shapeshifts, and it can be your own energy. It could also be a certain environment that you're in that just is like very, I'm hearing really difficult to navigate at times, and it can be happening on an emotional level. For a number of you, like your emotional sort of experiences and state can kind of have influence over what you're experiencing in a physical, monetary, financial way, public way, professionally. Okay, let's see what's coming through. We'll pull a Celtic cross for you, Virgo, and see here the 3 of Cups coming through, 10 of Pentacles, Lovers, Chariot right over the Hanged Man. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm hearing for a number of you may even think of taking a little trip to like test something out. It might have to do with a Gemini and Aries, a Scorpio as well. There could be someone who you're trying to even decide between. You could be dealing with a number of different people and different places as well that may be related. You could also be looking at different sort of properties as well. Virgo, the Ace of Cups upright. Again, I'm hearing to make a decision. The Magician's in reverse, the Empress upright. For a number of you, perhaps we're thinking about something abroad, but I'm seeing that something changes here and you're no longer really entertaining that. I'm hearing that avenue, and it could have even been like, I'm hearing Jack of all trades like announcement. I'm seeing you kind of being like, oh, I don't want to make that claim. I'm hearing as well something that perhaps you were like thinking, should I kind of like mix these different things together and like make it seem like it's all in one? I'm seeing you kind of being like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm hearing be a jeweler of I'm hearing headgear. I'm hearing hazmat suit. I'm hearing outfit, like, and I'm hearing how the angles rest on I'm hearing in their place. Okay, like I'm seeing you thinking, you know, I'm almost seeing someone like thinking, do I want to be a fashion designer? If so, do I want to do jewelry? And like I'm even seeing someone who wants to start their own line or their own product business, whatever it may be. And I'm seeing someone kind of being like, do I want to do like clothing and also jewelry? And I'm seeing someone almost speaking with like I'm hearing Spanish, Mexican, like Mexican. I'm seeing, I don't think it's called Mexican, right? Isn't it called Spanish? Let's say Latina, you're speaking Spanish, I believe, right? Okay, nonetheless, whatever it may be for you, anyone, and not in any particular way, right, dear Virgo, but the feeling I'm getting is that so I'm seeing someone, again, like, actually is like, I'm hearing Barcelona. I'm hearing specifically 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. I'm hearing Belen. Okay, Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, looking off into the future. All right, the 8 of Cups upright, 9 of Cups in reverse, the Father of Pentacles reverse. Someone here is confronted with a big decision. The Hermit upright, mirroring the Father of Pentacles, mirroring the Daughter of Pentacles. Someone perhaps is even being interviewed, being presented, promoted, being offered a certain position. I'm hearing that really challenges what the choices they have already made to this point, the choices they've already made to this point, rather, Virgo. And I'm seeing, like, again, someone perhaps was in a certain even like group. I'm hearing group of study or like some kind of program, and like this was a long cycle. The 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers, a lot of work put into this space, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, oh, do I kind of want to just like actually just do communications instead of like and marketing, communications and marketing? Why do I just want to do communications? Like there's something that you're almost wanting to even like narrow down. I'm hearing the path of, I'm hearing pathway finder, path zoom. Now this may have to do with what you set a certain focus on for intention. It could be related to, I'm hearing tracking as well, where you're like, I don't want to like, also I'm hearing involve so many different factors at the same time. I'm seeing someone almost wanting to even like regenerate a certain space or like renovate something, and they're like, do we want to take the whole house down at once, or do we want to just start with the kitchen and then we go to the fireplace and then we kind of like move our way around, you know? Like I'm seeing someone kind of not really wanting to go completely. I'm hearing like I'm hearing I'm hearing also out of bounds. I'm hearing specifically with what they are thinking of I'm hearing also regenerating here with the 8 of Cups upright, 3 of Cups upright. Remember, you could also be in you could be doing some form of therapy or healing. 9 of Wands in reverse, and I'm seeing this could actually be related to the physical body or some form of some element of your career that you're like thinking, you know, I don't want to have to like also introduce everything at the same time and then wonder, you know, like what was the factor that changed things. I'm hearing again for number 1. So if you're kind of wanting to employ a new strategy, even Virgo, I'm hearing Taurus. With Taurus, perhaps matters related to your finances, career. It could also be something that you're thinking of programming and planning and carrying out over time. I'm seeing you kind of being like, you know, I don't want it to just be like a firework that goes boom and everything is wild and we don't know what is like actually working or happening. And for number, this could even be related to a certain protocol or program that you're thinking of taking on, and it may have to do with what you see yourself kind of involved in down the line. I'm hearing managing. Now, it may have to do as well with I'm hearing specifically like, I'm hearing metrics, okay, for a number of you. And I'm always saying is like, we have this campaign that we want to roll out, but it's like, we might not want to roll it out like during that particular holiday, because if we did, we wouldn't know like what really like, I'm hearing helped assist. I'm hearing in that stage, in that standing ovation, I'm hearing as well, Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing I was like wanting to do some sort of like analytical work here that makes very clear like what aspect or element of even a certain partnership is working. And I'm seeing that for a number of you, this is really super methodical. Like I'm seeing that it really has to do with like data and figures and quotes. I'm hearing as well that you pull from different sources, and I'm seeing that again, like it has to do with a certain decision that you want to make, but I'm seeing that you're kind of like not really wanting to also make it like a big deal quite yet. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, like you don't perhaps want to announce something yet. It could be a certain proposal as well, where you're like, I don't want to make a decision yet because I want to ensure that I'm making it for the right reasons. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. Okay, now let's, I'm hearing forward. I'm hearing 4, the number 4, and I'm seeing it as related to the 4 of Wands in reverse. For a number of you, there could be a number of individuals who are also involved, and you may feel that, hey, I want to like also get them all together in the same room so we can make the game show one that we win here, the 9 of Swords upper right. This could be related to even public speaking, and I'm seeing that you are really curious to know how a number of like I'm hearing how a number of also decision makers make their move before you pass your judgment. I'm seeing you again like almost wanting to wait and like see like how, like I'm hearing one volume comes out before you write the next, like sort of feeling, okay? This is sort of a sense that's coming through here. Now, for number, again, this could be related like editing, like programming. I'm hearing as well software, where you're like, let's not roll out the app and the website at the same time, please, because that would be really confusing. I'm hearing as well for, I'm hearing the teachers. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it is, I'm getting for a number related to efficiency, productivity. Now, the daughter wands upright, I'm hearing mathematics for a number of you. This could be related to even, I'm hearing certain geometric shapes. I'm hearing sequences, okay? For a number of you, this is related even to astrology, and you may feel like, I want to wait until we're through a certain transit and then I'm going to roll something out, as you might be perceiving it. All right, now let's pull a few more cards for you, Virgo, and see what comes through. I'm hearing Aquarius so strongly. For a number of you, there is a focus on what you are in the process of even researching. There is a lot of analysis here that is related, as you might feel it again, but I'm not just seeing it as like I need to research and it takes time. I'm seeing it as like there are different ways in which I could research this. There are different avenues in which I then direct that space forward. And it's almost as if I'm hearing you don't want to do anything out of turn, like a little too quickly, a little too formally. I'm hearing as well. Like I'm seeing you like really like you do not want to like wake up. I'm hearing all the children also quite yet with it. I'm not sure what that's alluding to with the Emperor, Four of Swords, the Mother of Cups, the Son of Swords, and the World with the Daughter of Pentacles. But I'm seeing someone here is kind of like stimulating you to make a certain move here, to make a decision. I'm seeing that it may have to do with even, I'm seeing it though as well as like that you are being stimulated to make at least some kind of decision here, even if you're not going to be making, let's say, the full-on like I'm hearing future announcement. I'm not sure what that's alluding to with the Ten of Pentacles. You could just kind of be making like a little stimulated to make a certain type of move or directive action, and it may be a negotiation as well for a number of you. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. Enjoy this period. Thank you all so much for your support energetically above and beyond. All love and light to you all here. Thank you for connecting. Move into the extended reading. If you'd like greater insights into what these energies sort of have been moving through as to this point, what kind of has been moving into this energy, then feel free to click the link in the bio box below and you could watch there. I'll see you there, Virgo. Little note, Virgo. I know some of you have been wondering if I do private readings, and I do as of yet. So if that is a focus for you, if you'd like a private reading, you could book directly via the link in the bio description box below. Click through there, and there are a few different versions there depending on what you feel guided to watch for. And as well, I do astrology reports. I know some of you have been asking if I do astrology work, if I do reports, if I also, do you have any other services? And there are a number of different services that I offer. So whatever you feel guided to sort of read further on, there are differing services there, and you can read more on those via those links again in the bio box below. Let's see, there are astrology reports, energetic alignment protocols, depending on what you want to kind of activate in your own chart. So we've all got all 12 signs in our chart. We've also got all 4 elements, right? The fire, water, air, earth. Suits. So how these energies are manifesting at any particular given time can be something that you may feel drawn to focus on. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Love and light to you. And I'll see you. Bye, Virgo. Bye.